Hi Rebecca, I'm going to show you a couple of things after going through your lessons and handouts that I think might be helpful for you to know. Obviously, since you played around with Model Maker, this right over here is the 3D area. On the right hand side is the print view area. Each one of these white pages, as you add objects in the 3D area, will expand, creating multiple pages. So this is one page. You want to make sure that any shape nets that you create that result from 3D objects fit within this black line. That's kind of important. So one of your questions says, create a rectangular prism that has a length of 2 inches by 3 by 5. So if I actually create that here, a couple of different ways. I could manually line it up here, 2 inches by 3 inches by going up. So I'm actually going to zoom out a bit by clicking this minus. And I'm probably going a bit too fast for this to be a tutorial, but I want to show you a couple of things. So I'm going to keep dragging this pink box up, and this is definitely not meant to be an instructional tutorial. But you can see I've got a 2 inch by 3 inch by 5 inch rectangular prism. If you look over here in the print view area, my shape net extends across 2 pages, and it extends into 6 pages, which is something that you want to kind of avoid here. So if I was to actually try and print this out, it would kind of extend there. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So I think you're going to have to revise that question. If I also look and create, you have a 4 by 4 by 6, that one also is going to span multiple pages. So I'd encourage you to reduce your, actually doing something I shouldn't have done here. So I'm going to delete this by going to cut. So you can actually create this on one page. That'll make it so much easier for you in terms of printing and having pairs of students actually print things out. And also ease some of the fabrication, or some of the assembly, not fabrication, of these shape nets. I'd encourage you to do that both for your cylinders. I'm switching over. I'm going to look at your cylinder worksheet. And you said, excuse me here, trying to pull up the cylinders. A radius of 1 inch, a height of 3 inches. So if I create that, so let's see if it fits on one page. Radius of, that's roughly 1 inch, by height of 3 inches. Looks like you're pretty much okay with that one right there. One quick thing to show you that's a good little tool to know for your lessons. If you right click on any selected shape, and a shape is selected when you actually left click and you see these bounding boxes. If you right click and come down to properties, you can figure out the surface area and volume, which I know you want students to do, of any particular shape. So that's, the surface area is 25 4/10 of a square inch, and the volume is 9 588 thousandths cubic inches. So that's good for you to know. Students probably won't find that out unless you tell them, but it is a feature that's there. Also, if you right click and come down to parameters, before I went to properties, now I'm going to parameters, you can manually enter different dimensions. So if I click that, it will automatically create a 1 inch radius and a 3 inch height if that's what I want. So 2 things for you to consider, for you to think about as you're revising your lessons. Hopefully you were able to pick up something in this, but it definitely was not what I hope a screencast would be, but just some helpful feedback for you. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and great first start on your lessons and resources. Very good job.